Now, would it be a Fight Captain Friday if I didn't start the live and then leave? What's up, y'all? How we doing? So I know it's Fight Captain Friday, but I've had, just from stage doing, an overwhelming response. I've had an overwhelming amount of people reach out and say, we want more fish content. So, today, I love you, Brandon. Love you, Demarius. Because, fuck a Fight Captain Friday, we want to see Lucky. So today, I'm going to change the fish tank, change the water in the fish tank, and show you my process. I also stopped and got some goodies. I'm going to show you some of the goodies. I got a little net to grab Lucky. Some more accessories for the tank. And then 2 new 4-pack of filters, so I don't have to make any more stops. And let's get to it. I'm gonna set some mood music. So since I'm not gonna be looking directly at y'all the whole time, if you guys have any questions regarding fights or regarding Lucky stuff or questions about, I don't know, anything, put them in the question box, and then put them in the question box, and then I'll be able to see that there were questions, as opposed to oh, we got a new net now. Yeah, we got a new net. I'll be able to see that there are questions, as opposed to like trying to sift through the comments. But without further ado, let's get started. So we're gonna put some water in here from the fish tank and put Lucky in here in the meantime. And for anyone who missed my last demonstration, this is how I clean the water in the tank. Uh-oh. Where are we at? That's not good. Oh, here we are. I'm also trying to propagate this little guy. Let's see what happens. So for anybody who didn't learn this in school, because school doesn't teach us anything valuable anymore, this is how you can create suction without having to use like a formal pump. So you put one end in the water, and then you hold this above the entrance nozzle, and then once I drop this below, it should create a suction to make the water flow. Let me just feed enough in here so that it, let's see. Oh well, didn't work. But if there's a high enough, oh actually, let's see. Oh, all right. My shirt's tucked in because I didn't want to get cold while I was biking. I'm gonna untuck it. I feel so funny right now. Over, please, and over. Alright, time to whip out the net. Boom. This broke, so sadly it doesn't create a water fountain anymore. I'm due for a new apparatus. I love this little guy starting. Oh, you can see. There you can. Boom. Hell yeah. I got lucky right here. Let's move this over. Let's see. Okay, make sure he doesn't go anywhere. And a finished job into the sink. Okay, we got a question. What's up, my guy? Yes, please. What type of beta is Lucky? A male beta? I don't know the different types of betas. But he's really pretty, and he came from a little like family shop, not Petco, which is why he's been living for a year now. I've had him for almost exactly a year now. Yeah, it's my little guy. Yuck. And for those of you who don't know yet, we have about 7 new people joining the company. I don't know if I'm allowed to say who, because I don't know if it's been announced yet, but I know some of them have announced. Because sadly we're losing some of our company members. But so is life. They're going to move on to bigger and better things, and I'm so excited for everybody. And our bonds are very special, and I know that they'll last well beyond their show. You can be my hero. Take one. I'm crying. How long have you had Lucky for? I got him in February of last year. I think towards the end of February. So this will be a year. This will be a year with Lucky now. My other 2 fish did not last this long. I'm convinced it's because they were from Petco. What up, Heath? I feel like I just saw you the other day. If y'all haven't seen, what is the number in the show? Good question. Heath, what is the name of the group? Joyful Singers? Heath and I went to college together. He sings Down. And catch him at Disney World in Orlando singing Down. I just saw him a couple weeks ago and he ate it up. Oh, and your question, what is a number in the show you never get tired of doing? I want to say Rumble, but I definitely get tired of like thrashing my body around. Honestly, probably Soch 2. Soch 2 or Grease Gotta Hold. Definitely would be between those two. My love. to. Where am I lying for? Ew. Yuck. Yuck. Lucky's so cute. Yo, I was this close to getting a bearded dragon while I was over there. I really, really, really want a bearded dragon. But I don't know how long I'll be here for, so I don't think it makes sense. Is Soch 2 Bob? Indeed, Kelly. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Stop! Stop! Stop it, man. Feli. How you doing, Felicia? I miss you. I need to come to... Oh! I might be going to Miami next week, Felicia. So, this is your warning. You've been told. You've been warned. I got you. I love you, Ben. So what I do over here is I turn the water faucet on all the way and tilt the tank up, and it just like jet streams all the rocks, and then cleans them out that way. I'll show you here. It just kind of like filters through all the rocks, and then it overflows anything. Flows out of there. My method. Pick all places? Oh yeah. Places have been called. Hey Dan. Yeah. Come here. Oh, you want to say hi real quick? Hello. We got a live going.
Oh shit. Oh. What's up, y'all? I'm late. So late.
I got the room to myself, y'all. Brent's not here today.
We're cleaning.
I thought it was all gonna be one piece.
This almost rolled down the stairs. Oh, gee.
What is this?
That's the glue that used to hold it down.
P.O.P.
Hold it down.
Well, that's all she
That's
wrote.
alright. You can just dump that. I was looking at.
You coming in and just breaking something?
What would be really tragic is if you knocked that over, which knocked Lucky over, and then
Lucky. Oh my gosh! I didn't even.
you didn't even see Lucky in there.
The fish is just in this pot, by the way. By the way. Sorry.
How can you show up?
Super glue.
So the reason I can't super glue that back together, I can super glue the pieces on, but the jet stream goes through the bottom of this, and it doesn't. It's kind of like a one-way in, one-way out. It doesn't work anymore. Clean. Okay, now to assemble this back together. Oh, look out, questions. Someone poetic Justin, come on. I really barely just missed the last handful of lives. You haven't missed anything. I haven't done a live in like 2 months. I was literally so sad. Literally just felt the urge to check in instead. Here we are. Mo, I feel you. I have also been pretty sad, which is why I've been keeping to myself and I haven't done a live in a while. All is good now. I hope everything gets better for you. Everyone send some prayers and love to Mo, please. Yeah. Oh, I need to do next week. Next week I'm gonna do Fight Captain Live on TikTok. I'm learning. All right, here we go. How do you handle bringing new people into fight scenes? Very carefully. When I'm teaching these tracks, I have to remind myself that what is it? Cool. I have to remember that they haven't done this before, so I have to slow everything down, make sure that everybody understands their track. I make sure I teach them their track first, and they get to see the show and follow people backstage, so they're not thrown into it for the first time, and they don't know anything. They watch the show a couple times. We teach them one track. After we've taught them the track, they stand backstage and follow them around. I also have like a 20-minute spiel that I go on, that I give to all of my, whenever I'm teaching. Whenever I'm teaching my students, I have a 20-minute spiel that I usually give about the tenets of safety being the most important thing. And under safety, I have 3 tenets that I teach. Distance, contact, which is not necessarily eye contact always, and tempo. Distance, contact, and tempo. Those are the 3 things that I teach. Distance, you want to stay 6 to 8 inches away. You don't have to be close to make it look real. Make sure you stand upstage, or make sure you upstage the punch so that the audience doesn't see how close you are. That's distance. Contact. As you know, for those of you who've seen the Rumble, there are moments in our Rumble where you're not face-to-face with somebody. When we go for the choke, we grab their shoulders and then we choke them. The for, or the and, is us letting them know, hey, since I can't make eye contact with you, this is my physical contact to let you know, hey, I'm about to reach around and choke you. Don't make any extraneous movements that make me injure you. So that's the contact. If you can't have eye contact, there's always physical contact before there's any fighting. And then tempo, when it's just Bernardo and Riff fighting each other, that fight can go, I would say 90%. I don't think there's ever a reason to go 100% speed, like real life speed, during the show, during a performance. But when you only have to focus on one fight, the audience isn't overwhelmed, so they can focus on just what's happening. So you can take it at like 90% full speed. But when you get into the Rumble for Westside or the Rumble for Outsiders, there are so many different fights happening at the same time. The tempo that I've chosen and that I've set for the show is 65%. So if it feels like it's slow motion for the actors on stage, that's probably right. Because what feels slow to them is like just perfect for the audience. Because if the Rumble is done perfectly, the Rumble tells you where to look. You know, the first is the punch to Daryl. He goes down. Then Trip travels across the 2-bit. Then when 2-bit is taking Trip this way, Chet and Soda are going this way. And so like you can follow, it tells you where to look. It's kind of like handing off the football to where the audience should be looking. So I just break that all down for all the newbies that we have. And then I teach them their violence in one rehearsal or two. By the next rehearsal, I always tell them, I expect you to teach me the violence that I've taught you as if I'm brand new. Because it's one thing to be able to like learn and internalize the choreography. But I found that they retain it the best when you force your students to teach it back to you. And the first person that I tried that with was Rio, our first new hire. And Rio is also phenomenal and a gem and so sweet. But also very new to fighting. And so it worked very, very well for him. And I was like, great, let me see if this works for everybody else. And it's a very good method. So I always make sure that I teach my students, I teach the newbies, and then have them teach it back to me at the next rehearsal. People are trying to view the live but can't. It might be restricted. Why would it be restricted? Learn one, do one, two one. Correct. Add moderator. Turn off commenting. Turn off request to go live. Turn off questions. I see people joining. If problems persist, let me know. I'll turn it off and start again. Streets are always clean. Trying to go quick so I can get the water filtering. Beautiful. So I can get the water filtering while we go upstairs to look at Soch 1. So much cleaner than the other one. So I'm gonna do this real quick because I'm gonna go upstairs. See how it's a little cloudy? I just turned on the filter and we're gonna put on this purified, just a little bit of that, and when we come back, it should be crystal clear. Now let's go look at the fights. I can't do that for too long. Yes, I love Lucy. Yeah, I love that spacing. The presentation of this notebook. Okay. Okay. Crystal clear. As I told you. Beautiful. I love to see it. Hell yeah. All right. Eli, what's up? Aren't you working? Yeah, Henry, what did you do to make it restricted for people? I didn't mean to. Who's trying to go eat cheddar cheese? Who's trying to watch right now? I'm gonna turn off the live and then turn it back on because apparently it's restricted for some people. So I'll catch you right back.